Auburn Blitz is now on the air, your daily look into what's happening in Auburn athletics. With your host, Andy Graham, Brett Pritchard, Randy Lee, War Eagle.
Hello again, everyone, and good Tuesday afternoon. Welcome into the latest edition of the Auburn Blitz. I'm Andy Graham alongside Jim Hardy. We'll be with you for the next hour, taking your comments, taking your phone calls, talking about everything going on in the world of Auburn athletics, and there is a ton going on today on campus at Auburn University. Auburn begins spring practice for the 2026 college football year. First practice in the Alex Golish era. So, now, it is spring practice. You're not going to get a lot, but we're salivating for something football related. So we'll get that. We'll talk about that a little bit. Some tidbits from practice that we're just already beginning to see. It's going to be a busy day, though. Obviously, you got basketball, you got baseball, you got football, you got softball going on, a lot going on in and around Auburn. Yep. I don't know if we'll be able to cover all of it, but a huge matchup, the highest-ranked matchup in the history of Plainsman Park, and that's saying something because Auburn's had some pretty good teams, and they've had some pretty good matchups, but number 4 versus number 3. Auburn and Georgia Tech bumped the timing up a little bit because it's so cool. So it's cold, dadgum cold outside.
I'm tearing them up.
4 o'clock this afternoon. Auburn and Georgia Tech.
It'll be tough for me to get there for that one.
Do what?
It'll be tough for me to get there for that.
Yeah, I'm not sitting out in 30-degree weather to watch. Of course, it'll warm up to about 40. I think.
Yeah, it's like 45 out there now.
I think it's supposed to be like maybe 60.
Oh, not today.
It's not today.
No. It's going back down to 30 tonight. So
okay, yeah, I knew.
I would say the high
was
was 50.
Okay, 50.
Yeah.
So at least it'll get up to around 50 today for that game. And again,
at 4 p.m. it will be 49 degrees.
All right, well, there you go. Number 3, Georgia Tech, 17-3. Auburn 17-2. So this a prime matchup. And it is, not the weekend deal, so you'll get your midweek starters, but should be a lot of fun.
With that record you just brought up there, that's going to get broke come Friday, Saturday, Sunday, because isn't Texas like number 2?
Yes, they are. So
we'll have a record all of 3 days?
Yeah. And maybe, hopefully, Auburn will be able to switch places and be the higher seeded team in those matchups.
Come out of that'd be a question to you. If you came out of this week knowing you got a midweek game with a high-ranked Georgia Tech and a 3-game set of number 2, what are your hopes? 2-2?
I think that's what you got to break. I mean,
because that keeps that kind of keeps everybody stable on the board. If they're number 2 and Georgia Tech's 3 and we're 4, I think if you split all that, then you pretty much going to stay in your spots. You're not going to fall down any.
Yeah, that's probably – well, the problem with going 2-2 there is you either –
Oh, you're 1-3 with Texas. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Well, you get swept by Texas if you beat Georgia Tech.
Right.
So let's hope
not swept, but they'd get the series.
Yeah, they'd win the series. Mm-hmm. So let's hope for
3.
The 2 wins to come against Texas. I'd rather take 2 of 3 from Texas than beat Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
But either way, we'll see what we get. But should be a great game today out at Plainsman Park. And then Auburn women's softball traveling to South Alabama to take on the Jaguars out there. Aren't they the Jaguars?
Yes.
19.
Of all days, the South Alabama basketball team's coming to Auburn.
They just switched it up.
Yeah.
So doing a little round robin in the midweek because Auburn doesn't have – I think they're off for the
the weekend?
Conference weekend.
Oh, okay.
So they'll play Jacksonville State tomorrow. So South Alabama. That one at 5 o'clock. But, of course, the basketball game tonight, South Alabama coming to Auburn in a matchup in the NIT. That one, good grief, 9 o'clock on ESPN2. I know, I get it. You know, you got to do this for TV.
Right.
But, man, you're killing Andy when you put these games at 9 o'clock. I'm an old man. I'm an old man. I'm in the bed by then, man. What do you? I'm ready to hunker down.
Take it
by
out.
9 and 10 o'clock. We'll see what happens. But anyway, we'll talk about that game and much more. But love to hear from you. What your thoughts on any of these matchups that we are going to have today? How do you feel about the matchup with South Alabama at Neville Arena or Auburn and Georgia Tech? Which one are you most interested in? I've got a feeling I pretty much know that. But 256-234-6221. We'll get your thoughts. Give us a call. Let us know what's on your mind, or dial us up on the Sports Blitz Facebook page or our YouTube page and comment away. We'd love to interact with you in some way. All right, South Alabama coming tonight. Jim, I don't know if you know anything about South Alabama.
I say I've not watched any Jaguar basketball.
21-11.
Yeah.
74, almost 75 points a game to Auburn's 84, basically, 83, 84. They're not a big team, which, you know, that's probably good. They don't have like a huge presence inside. Their tallest players 6'9". So but they do have 4 guys that average double digits, which, you know, they end up playing around, I think, 9 or 10 guys in double-digit minutes. Uh-huh. So that's a concern that they are deeper than Auburn. But size-wise, they're not one of these teams that, you know, is going to dominate you down low. Auburn, I think they averaged 35.5 rebounds to Auburn's 36. So, you know, they're not overly physical in that manner, but 3 points, they only make 7, average making 7 3-pointers a game. There again, that's good. Mm-hmm. They're not one of these teams that shoots the lights out. So Auburn has seemed to handle those kind of teams fairly well. Defensively, you know, they hold their opponents to 70 points a game. Can Auburn rise up and play a little bit of defense in Neville and hold them down from their average? I would hope so. If not, we'll find out. I think what it comes down to is what's Auburn's motivation in this game?
There you go.
Do they really want to be there? Is that what I mean? You know, this is a good test for Stephen Pearl. Can you get them motivated to play against a lesser team in a tournament that is a reward, but not necessarily a reward?
It's a second place prize.
Yeah, you could call it that for sure. Their leading scorer, Chase Harris. Chase. That's with a Z. Chase.
All right.
I guess that's Chase. I don't know. Maybe Chase. I don't know. But I don't know how you say it. But anyway, 18, 19 points a game. It seems like every time Auburn goes up against an opponent here, as of late, their best scorer usually goes off
Oh, yeah.
Has a career high.
Yep.
So that might be a name to remember. 6'6" and 190, Chase Harris. But they again, 18, almost 19 points for Harris. Second leading scorer, 16.7. Third, 12.8, 11.3. 4 players in double digits. They move the ball around. They get out in transition. It's going to be if Auburn comes in here and doesn't rise to the level of their opponent, this could be not good. It could be embarrassing.
Yeah.
So you would certainly hope that Keyshawn Hall and Todd Pettiford are on their game.
Yeah. And you would suspect, because of what you're talking about being a smaller team, our guys may be more open than they're used to. They may have better looks at the basket than they typically don't get to see in an SEC game.
Yeah, that would be nice. Go ahead and put this game away, early. Mm-hmm. Establish yourself. Don't come out.
But have they started off hot with anybody? That's been their knock all year. They just can't get started.
Yeah.
They want to make these big runs and come back, but go ahead and make the run to start with and put the team away.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That would be nice. We'll see what happens tonight at Neville, but again, that one 9 o'clock on the ESPN2 network. We're up against our first break here on today's show, but don't go anywhere. We are just getting started. More to come right after these messages.
Hi, this is Brian Bice with Bice Motors. With our all-star lineup of Dodge trucks, Jeep, SUVs, and Chrysler cars, we offer the area a team dedicated to making your next vehicle purchase a positive experience. Our sales team offers competitive pricing, and we back up all sales with a service department second to none. Bice Motors also offers the area's best selection of pre-owned vehicles. Visit Bice Motors at 2133 Cherokee Road in Alexander City.
Guaranteed lowest price. Buy it at Bice Motors.
L&M Pawn and Gun, located in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, is East Alabama and West Georgia's complete gun, tactical, and pawn shop. It invites the region to shop over 500 firearms in stock, on the floor, and ready for sale at the market's best values. At L&M Pawn and Gun, we specialize in all tactical guns, equipment, and parts, including AK-47 and AR-15s. Specialized parts for tactical guns as well as suppressors and other parts you can't find anywhere. L&M Pawn and Gun has it all in the USA Factory Stores in Opelika, or shop online, lmpawnandgun.com.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Hillaby Towers is an affordable senior citizens community located in Alexander City on Highway 22 East. Spacious one-bedrooms are available now. Great location, peaceful setting, comfortable living where pets are allowed and utilities are included. Call today to find out more information on Alexander City's best-kept secret, 256-329-0552. That's Hillaby Towers in Alexander City.
Visit our new locations in Gadsden and Oxford today.
Going on right now at Glenn Smith and Opelika.
Both Chevy Silverado and Traverse are ready for you. Get supplier pricing today on all new Chevy Silverado 1500s with up to $13,500 off. Or get a loaded Traverse, the roomy Chevy SUV with third row seating, and enjoy up to $6,000 off.
Buy today and make no payments for 120 days.
Smart people from all over the USA buy from Glenn Smith Chevrolet.
Get ready to smile.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. We're brought to you each and every day by the Glenda Mitchell Law Firm for specializing in personal injury. Go and check them out for all your needs. Again, hopefully nothing, you're not in any kind of personal injury, but if that does happen, life does happen on occasion. 334-604-7927, the Glenda Mitchell Law Firm. Sensagreen Heating, Cooling, and Insulation for air that's cool and clean. Call on Sensagreen. 334-487-3555. And J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation. No job is too big. No job is too small. Commercial or residential. 334-531-0199. J.A. Smith Construction and Excavation, Sensagreen Heating, Cooling, and Insulation, and the Glenda Mitchell Law Firm. First day of spring practice. I know everybody is certainly excited to see what this is all about with the Alex Golish era. John says they're giving the first 200 students free Chick-fil-A sandwich plus beer and hot dogs are all half price.
At the baseball?
I think that's a basketball game.
Oh, basketball. Okay. That's what I'd be interested at 9 o'clock at night, how many people they're going to get in there.
Yeah, I would imagine. Well, I mean, good grief. College students, you're just getting cranked up about 9 o'clock, I would think.
Yeah, but again, are you motivated to go to that? Does that mean something to you?
I would hope. I have no question. I have no doubt that the students will fill up the student section. Now, Mike, they're coming back from spring break, right?
Mike Carlisle on YouTube says you're giving them free money and education. They better be motivated.
Yeah, I would hope so. that's the least of what they're getting these days. Where do we go next if we win tonight? We will be in Neville Arena again to play the winner of Seattle U and Minnesota, somewhere Minnesota. I can't remember the name of it, but that we'll play again. And I believe if we continue to win, we will stay in Neville for 3 games.
Oh, really?
Before we have to travel. I believe that's correct.
That's pretty good turnaround.
Yeah, not bad. What will the crowd look like tonight at 9 o'clock? That's Ty's question. I'll pose that question to you out there. What's the crowd going to look like tonight? I can't imagine it won't be a typical Neville Arena crowd. Now, how fired up you are to be in the NIT, certainly less than you would the NCAA tournament, but still, I would think the Auburn people will come out and support that for sure. All right, go ahead.
Oh, I was just looking at their side of the bracket on Auburn's NIT bracket, and you were correct on the Seattle U 20-13, and then St. Thomas from Minnesota.
St. Thomas, yeah,
is 24-9.
Never heard, never played. I'm sure either of those schools. If we have, I don't remember it.
The entire bracket is George Mason versus Liberty, Nevada versus Murray State, Wake Forest versus Navy, Illinois versus Kent State, and Yale versus UNCY.
Yale versus what?
UNCY.
UNCY.
Yes.
I'm not familiar with that.
26-6, whoever they are.
Okay. Well, first day of spring, you're not going to see a whole lot. Guys out there and just no pads. Did see that DeMarcus Riddick is still in an orange jersey. Coming back from that shoulder cleanup. He's going to be a guy that's going to need to step up this coming year, and hopefully he'll be healthy, be able to do that. But
I talked to my source down there, and they said that Brown looks the part.
Really?
Yeah. They said he is a monster in shoulder pads.
6'3", 230 pounds. I mean,
he's a big one.
As much as he runs, running for 1,000 yards last year, Auburn's had some pretty good running quarterbacks, but he's going to, and I'm not saying this is going to have, the same type of season, but if you're looking for a comparison, he's more like Cam Newton than he is Nick Marshall.
Oh, yeah.
When it comes to running the football.
Yeah, body styles are definitely different.
Yeah. He'll run over you.
Yeah. I've definitely seen that watching film from South Florida. He looks for contact.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said he has a sidearm type delivery, but, it works. That's what he's comfortable with. That's the way that he's always done it. So you want the guy to be comfortable to do that. Alex Gullish knows him well. He knows Alex Gullish, knows the offense. He's going to lead the way. Let's just hope that he can stay healthy.
Well, and it sounded like what we already talked about, reported on yesterday, that things are moving fast out there because they're a step ahead. Everybody in all those position groups, the offensive line kind of already knows somebody in that group that's making the calls. The wide receivers have got guys that are getting them lined up and what to do. So I would say you're a few practices ahead just because you got guys that have done this before.
That's a good point. All right, don't go anywhere. We'll be back with more right after this.
Chick-fil-A is always the best option when you're on the go, but they are also great when it comes to planning your next event, from tailgating to birthday parties to weddings. Call Chick-fil-A Alexander City at 256-289-7955 for catering or order on the Chick-fil-A app. Make sure to choose the Alexander City location and have your catering order ready to go. Nugget trays, mac and cheese trays, fruit trays, cookie trays, gallons of our famous lemonade or tea, and chilled grilled chicken sub sandwiches, and a lot more options. Make it Chick-fil-A Alexander City for your next event.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensigreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in Carrier Cool Cash rebates. Visit Sensigreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Looking for hometown service and name brands you can trust? Come to Presley Appliance and Furniture. From the best choice in appliances from Whirlpool, Maytag, Amana, and KitchenAid to home furnishings, Presley's is your one-stop shop for comfort and quality. And now we've added the Mattress Shop by Serta Simmons Bedding and top-quality sheets and pillows from Caraloha. Shop Presley Appliance and Furniture on Cherokee Road in Alex City or online at PresleyAppliance.com. That's PresleyAppliance.com.
There's only one option for top-of-the-line aftermarket upgrades on your vehicle, and that's Frontline Outfitters. We offer quality parts, lift kits, custom wheels and tires, bed covers, step bars, and toolboxes that are installed by trained and skilled professionals, to custom powder coating with hundreds of colors and finishes, to the highest quality film for window tinting using state-of-the-art film cutting technology. Call Frontline Outfitters at 256-409-8100. Don't be in the back of the line. Put your vehicle at the front with Frontline Outfitters.
This is Kathy Holmes with Pepper Tree Steaks and Wine. Jeff Verner and I opened in East Montgomery 25 years ago and have become the premier butcher shop, wine retailer, and caterer in the River region. We are excited to invite you to our newest location at 2459 East Glen Avenue in Auburn, Opelika. We want to become your one-stop shop for the freshest cuts of meat in town, grab-and-go casseroles, gift items, and the best wine selection in the area. Think of us when catering your next event. Check us out online at steaksandwine.com for daily lunch specials and details on upcoming wine tastings and fun events.
Looking for the perfect spot to unwind? Welcome to Bunkers. Our friendly staff and vibrant atmosphere make Bunkers the ultimate hangout space for all ages. With 6 state-of-the-art golf simulator stations, you can play around with friends no matter the weather. Enjoy mouth-watering food and a wide variety of handcrafted mixed drinks. With our attached parking deck, access is always hassle-free. Make your next night out unforgettable at Bunkers.
Henderson & Coker is a premier custom general contractor located in central Alabama. With over 50 years of industry experience, Henderson & Coker has been crafting stunning custom residential and commercial spaces for families and businesses throughout Alabama and Georgia. If you're in the market for a top-of-the-line luxury home or specialized commercial work, contact the experts at 256-750-7383 and check them out on the web at hendersonandcoker.com.
Join the 43rd Alabama State Games, June 12th through 14th, 2026. Compete in Olympic-style events and support Alabama youth sports. Discover the power of sports. Registration opens March 1st at alagames.com.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. I always like to remind you about Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines. Great place to get a great meal in Montgomery or in Auburn. Go and check out their website, steaksandwine.com. just the letter N there, steaksnwine.com, and check out their daily lunch specials. They'd love to cater your next event, whatever it might be. Wide selection of wines, tremendous food in our own Pepper Tree in Montgomery and on East Glen in Auburn. Pepper Tree Steaks and Wines.
Great night to do it, because you could go catch the baseball game, swing over to the Pepper Tree and get you some food, and then go catch the basketball game.
There you go. All right, let's go to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline. Welcome in, Terry. Terry, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Hey, guys, how's it going?
Pretty good. How about yourself?
Doing well. Andy, did I hear you say that they're giving away discounted Chick-fil-A and other things at the game tonight?
I don't know if that was a joke or not, but that was what somebody posted on our YouTube page.
Well, they'll do anything to get people in the Neville Arena, won't they?
Yeah.
I mean, look, guys, Auburn didn't get in because of 17-16 record. The NIT is a pathetic, pitiful excuse for a tournament, and this team does not get along. They don't like each other, and Stephen Pearl is a lousy coach. And I'm going to say this. When has the coach in waiting ever worked? And before somebody goes and brings up Duke, I want you to know this. You're comparing Auburn to Duke, a team that's won over 20 conference titles, multiple national titles, produced countless All-Americans. You're comparing a team that ain't won a game in the Final Four to that?
So, okay, you're laying down the hammer. Stephen Pearl's a terrible coach.
He is.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Because the coach in waiting has never worked. And, Andy, why would you say he's a good coach? Why would you say that?
Well, I hadn't said he's a good coach yet, but well, look, okay. I'll
handpicked by Daddy to get the job.
I'll grant you for sure. I can't think of a single situation where a coach in waiting. I mean, even going back to the days of, Will Muschamp at Texas, that didn't work. He never even got the job. I mean, every time there's ever been a guy that was supposed to be the guy, it doesn't seem to ever work out. So
no.
I get that. I'm willing to give Stephen a little bit of a grace here because of the team and the way that it, the difficult schedule and the team that he got left with, to give him his, let him put his team together and see how it works. But that's the only thing that I would push back on.
Well, he's going to get another year, and it's going to be a mistake. Because if he has a good year, they're going to keep him, and they're going to be forced to keep a lousy, rotten coach. And if he has a bad year, they'll get rid of him anyway. So,
Well, tell us how you really feel about it.
Yeah, I mean, I just don't understand. The coach in waiting has never worked, and yet the people still keep trying it. And he knows, in his heart of hearts, he knows that if he'd went somewhere to a smaller school and got experience, he would have known that Auburn would have got him an interview and wouldn't have gave him a job. But as opposed to Daddy, who got him the job.
Fairly, I think there's something. I mean, clearly, the way that it all went down, that it's hard to argue with that.
Well, like I said, they're gonna give him another year, and they're gonna go through the same thing next year.
Well, let's hope not, for sure.
Yeah, it's as simple as that. But no, we will, because he can't recruit, and he won't recruit players. I mean, the portal we live in, the day we live in now with the portal and everything is just out and out ridiculous. Of course, I think that's fixing to change, but we'll see. That's another story for another day. But nobody wants to play for Stephen Pearl because they all recognize he's a loser, and he's just pathetic. Take care, guys.
All right. Thanks. I appreciate the phone call. Cheery. It seems to be a bit harsh, I would say.
I'm just going to throw this out on a limb and say that Terry's not going to be giving Stephen a Christmas card this year, I wouldn't think.
Well, it doesn't sound like it. That is not a vote of confidence from Terry. Is he that? What have you seen to say that he's that bad of a coach? Specifically, I don't know.
I mean, any coach, you could find things.
The losing streak. I mean, that I think we all asked that question. What if Bruce was coaching this team this year? What would the record be? And
I think they'd be in the tournament.
I mean, we'd have gotten 20 wins.
I
don't think
just off of what we discussed yesterday, and I brought up was that experience matters.
Yeah.
Stevens had a year as a head coach. So there's some, I promise you, if he walked in this room right now, he'd say, guys, there's a few things I'd do differently that I didn't know until now.
Well, there to his point, to Terry's point, Auburn had established itself as a program under Bruce Pearl that you could have gone out there and gotten a guy that had some experience.
Sure.
A lot of experience. A guy that was a top-notch coach.
Sure.
So you went this route.
Yep. And you may have set Auburn back 10 years.
Surely not, hopefully. Well, to say you're just setting the basketball pro back 10 years, that's saying something. But
because he could stay there 3, 4, then they go, oh, this ain't going to work. Then they have to go get another mid-major coach instead of an established coach.
Well, let's just win the game tonight and not, and have this conversation a little bit later. All right. What do you think, Stephen Pearl? It's Auburn versus South Alabama tonight. What's your thoughts? 256-234-6221. We'll be back with more right after this.
I'm Joseph Dean with Lake Martin Funeral Home and Cremation in Dadeville. We're located at 16797 Highway 280, which is on the corner of 280 and 49 North. With an on-site crematory in Opelika and a cemetery in Tallapoosa County, we are a full-service funeral home. To get in touch with us, feel free to come by or call us, 256-750-0381. And for any other questions, you can visit the website at lakemartinfuneralhome.com.
What's the verdict?
Can't fix your heat pump. Need a new one.
Uh-oh. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking Daikin.
Call on Kevin Kill in Sunshine Heating and Air at 256-825-4849, Central Alabama's premier Daikin dealer.
So what's he thinking?
Oh, he's thinking Daikin.
Daikin, one of the top selling in the world.
Now I'm thinking Daikin.
Daikin. Comfort for life.
Looking to transform your outdoor space? Look no further than Bama Sheds. As a family-owned and operated business, we understand your needs. That's why we offer no credit check rent-to-own options. Enjoy free delivery and setup within 35 miles of our 4 convenient locations. Whether you need a shed, pole barn, garage, or carport, we've got you covered. Visit our website at BamaSheds.com or call 256-268-8484. Bama Sheds, where quality meets affordability and your outdoor dreams become reality.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
The all-new Winter Timber is now open. Located right next to the Walmart Market across from the Auburn Mall. If the outdoors is your lifestyle, Winter Timber is your new headquarters. From rifles, ammo, and hunting supplies, camo, and all the outdoor essentials, they've got it in stock and ready for you. Winter Timber is here to serve Auburn, Opelika, and the entire Lake Martin area. And they'll make the drive worth it. For the best selection and the best service in outdoor gear, one name says it all. Winter Timber, the best in outdoor needs.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Lake Martin Mobile Detailing is the #1 auto and boat detailing company in Central Alabama. Don't trust your vehicle or boat to just anybody. Hire the professionals. Top-of-the-line ceramic coating, detailing, gel coat restoration, and paint correction gives you the options to take care of your boat or vehicle the right way. Located on Highway 63, just about 2 miles from Highway 280 in Alexander City, Lake Martin Mobile Detailing will have you riding in style. Call them today at 256-794-2328.
Big wins all year long. Dixie Electric Plumbing and Air once again is giving away concert tickets, race tickets, highly coveted prizes, and more. Want in? Follow Dixie on Facebook to see how to play along.
When you want quality, selection, price, superior financing, and a pain-free buying experience, look no further than Sons Automotive Group of Montgomery and Auburn. Sons of Montgomery offers the best selection of Kias, Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Ram trucks. Conveniently located on Eastern Boulevard, Sons Ford of Auburn is the region's Ford volume dealer. And when you shop at any Sons location, they will maximize all incentives and financing options for anyone's credit. Whether Kia, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, or Ram in Montgomery, or Ford in Auburn, Sons Automotive treats you like family because they are family driven.
Welcome back, everyone, today to the Auburn Blitz. Andy and Jim here with you. Just a couple of more segments left in today's show. Go ahead and get your call in. We'll go back to the Eric McKinley Mortgage Pro Hotline and welcome in Jerry.
Hello, guys. How y'all doing today, Andy and Jim?
Doing well. How about you?
Doing great. Thank you for taking my call, buddy. You had brought up this about Bruce and Stephen and so forth, and look, when Bruce resigned with 30 or 40 days before the season started, my antenna went up immediately. And I thought right then he did that to see that Junior got the job, because there's no way you're going to go out at that time and go get you some kind of established, experienced coach. It just ain't going to happen. Not at that time. If he was going to do it, if he was going to resign and really be fair to Auburn, I think, he should have resigned at the end of last year. Now, I don't know anything about any health issues. Y'all kind of halfway brought that up yesterday, and I don't know anything about that, and I sure don't wish, and I hope that's not the case there. But like I said, my antennas went up immediately on that, and I was aggravated about it, because that was, in my mind, unless it's shown different, that was orchestrated to make sure his son got that job. And I didn't appreciate it then, and as the season went along, I appreciated it less and less. By the end of the year, I'd thrown my hands up. And, but nonetheless, I still wish the guy Stephen to do well, but I've got serious doubts about that, guys. And it was said yesterday on your show he might have got a mid-major job, but I'll be honest with you, I don't think he would have got a mid-major job. I think he could have come off the Auburn staff and maybe got somewhere like Jacksonville State or Stanford, and that would be because of name recognition. Other than that, I didn't see anything get him a job at a SEC school, much less one that Auburn had been doing so well in basketball. That's just my opinion on that. And as far as Bruce Pearl's legacy, I can view it in a couple of ways. And I'd said when Bruce was down there, I'm not saying he's the best coach in America, but I don't think anybody, and that's Krzyzewski or Bill Self or Calipari or whoever you want to name, could have done what he did with the enthusiasm he brought along with him and got the Auburn people to buy in and everything. I think it was great. So I can almost view it. Look, I'm going to go back for a little bit. Terry Bowden got the job down there at Auburn. I did not appreciate the way it ended up with him, and especially when he got shown the door, the way him and his family tried to kick Auburn under the rug and everything. So, but I can still appreciate him from that 93 season big time. And I can just see this going bad, guys. When your child is involved in anything, you be so emotionally wrapped up in everything in it that it's hard to let that go. And I can see in a year or two, if Auburn has to fire him, that Bruce is going to he's going to be so butthurt that it's going to be bad, and I just don't see it ending good. But that's just my opinion on that. But I'm still pulling for him to do good, no matter, because he is our Auburn coach. So thank you for taking my call, the War Eagle guys.
War Eagle, appreciate it, Jerry. It seems to be a popular opinion.
Yeah, no, I mean, it hit it.
And let me just be clear. Don't know anything about any kind of health problems with Bruce Pearl. That was just a scenario thrown out there. I said that's the only other thing that I could see that might have happened.
Well, you knew at the time that it was going down, some of the rumors was he was going to run for the Senate, I think it was. And so there wouldn't have been any health issues if he was going to do that.
Right.
So,
but he decided
not to
come out and say no.
Right.
So, and again, I'm just throwing that out there and saying, okay, that's why I said so. The reason it might have happened so abruptly.
It was smoke to slide his son in there is what that was.
Well, if that seems to be the narrative that everybody's going with, and that's the way it worked out. And did Stephen Pearl deserve a job the quality of Auburn that he had been built into? No, but Bruce had a son on staff. He's been with him the whole time. Bruce built this program. I'm sure that he wanted his son, clearly, obviously he wanted his son to be set up in a position to succeed like that. I
think Jerry.
Did he deserve, did Auburn owe Bruce Pearl that to allow him to do that?
No, I don't think that. But I think Jerry kind of touched the nerve with it there a little bit is your child.
Yeah.
He did everything he could do to help his child is what he did. And you would have done the same or somebody else. We would do all what we could do to help our child. Yeah. Now, is it the best for everybody else involved? Probably not, but we did the best we could do for our child.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't,
and then like we've already brought up, it's a situation that it's an inexperienced coach in the best conference in the country trying to learn his way with a group of kids that he helped recruited them, but these wasn't his guys.
All right.
If he had to go, I promise you go out this next year, you're not going to see this team next fall.
I would hope not. Also, go ahead.
I think you keep 2, maybe 3 out of the whole bunch. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think I would like to see Overton come back.
Yeah, he's not bad.
I'd like to see Williams-Adams come back. Pettiford, I think if you could find a point guard and move Pettiford to the 2,
right.
I'd like to see him come back. But just for the promo, the Chick-fil-A beer and hot dogs half prices at the baseball game.
Okay.
So to get them out there in 50-degree weather, I get it. That is pretty good promo. Free Chick-fil-A sandwich, beer and hot dogs half price at the baseball game. So yeah.
They also did a little press thing this morning that they sent out a letter on their Auburn Facebook and on TikTok, Auburn Baseball. To whom it may concern, I'm writing a letter regarding the dismissal of, and they left the line blank, from their work/school schedule today so that they can be at the Auburn Plainsman Park to view the top 5 matchup with Georgia Tech by 4 p.m. The Auburn family is in need of full force for this, the highest ranked matchup in program history. Should you need any further information or clarification, feel free to call Auburn Baseball. Thank you very much for this attention and understanding all of this from the desk of Butch Thompson.
Thank you for your attention to this matter.
That's right. So he's trying to get you out of school. If you're listening, go fill out your paperwork.
How about that? All right, we got one final segment right after this.
At Central Alabama Community College, we provide a quality education that will set you up for success. Whether you're pursuing a degree or advancing your career with technical training, TAC offers premier programs at 4 campuses in Alexander City, Childersburg, Prattville, and Talladega. From industrial, electronics to machining, our students are prepared for the workforce or further education. At CAC, you'll enjoy vibrant campus life, exciting athletics, and personalized support, all at an affordable price. Your future starts here at CAC. Apply today.
Bundle your home and auto and save money with State Farm's personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Ron Carroll today at 256-378-6631 or visit him on Highway 280 in Childersburg. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer availability. Eligibility may vary.
For air that's cool and clean, call Sensi Green. For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
Turn to the experts at Sensagreen and find out how to get up to $1,000 in carrier cool cash rebates. Visit Sensagreen.com today to be worry-free when it comes to your home comfort and indoor air quality.
For air that's cool and clean, care about the air you breathe, call Sensi Green.
EnviroCare is the standard in East Central Alabama for all your pest control and termite needs. EnviroCare exclusively offers Centricon termite colony elimination system that is the industry's most effective termite control to protect your home year-round. The EnviroCare team's service is also the standard for our customers. From eliminating home pests to superior termite control, nobody cares like EnviroCare, serving Lake Martin and East Central Alabama.
Sign Source is your local vendor for commercial and residential sign manufacturing and installation. We offer all kinds of lighted and non-lighted signage, from retail signs, LED message centers, event banners, vehicle wraps, the whole spectrum. We also offer service and repair on existing signs, as well as retrofitting to LED or installation of outsourced signage. We have the knowledge necessary to fulfill all of your signage needs in the short or long term. Visit signsourcenow.com to get started.
Buying a home or property can be the biggest investment of your life. The Wisdom Firm is licensed to close any property purchase in the entire state of Alabama. The offices on both Bent Creek Drive in Auburn and Highway 49 South at beautiful Lake Martin. The Wisdom Firm has you covered. Give Travis and his team a call at 334-826-0722 or check them out at www.auburnlegal.com for all your real estate closing needs. No representation is made that the quality of legal services is greater than the quality of legal services made by other attorneys.
Folks around these parts have known for a long time that Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280, is your #1 stop for automotive service and repair. At Walls Tire, you'll always find quality service at a fair price on everything from AC, name brand tires, big or small repairs, routine maintenance, towing, and more. When your car or truck needs to run right, there's one place in the area to go, conveniently located and easy to find. Walls Tire, just a mile past the bridge on Highway 280.
Grain and Leaf, located at 6068 Highway 63 South, is Lake Martin's premier boutique-style bottle shop with a unique array of sophistication for everyone. Appropriately named for its exclusive selection of top spirits, wine, and craft beer, Grain and Leaf also has a number of fine cigars for you to choose from. They also carry the full line of Hornsby Farms assorted jellies and pottery. Open 10 to 7 Monday through Saturday and noon to 5 on Sundays, Grain and Leaf is your premier shop in the Lake Martin area.
Welcome back, everyone, to the final segment of the Auburn Blitz on this Tuesday afternoon. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us. We are doing a bracket challenge here on the Auburn Blitz, so you can go and check out our on CBS Sports. That is CBS Sports, and it's under the Auburn Blitz.
Mm-hmm.
Auburn Blitz. So go and check out that and participate in that if you would, if you'd like to. I know everybody loves to do bracket challenges this time of year. So got to get that one in, of course, before the games start. I guess that is on Thursday, I believe. Or do they start
Wednesday.
tonight?
Yeah, they start tonight, the play-in games.
Okay.
Yeah. Then it would be Thursday. That's
all right.
Yeah. So anyway, we're going to hit up some of the SEC matchups in our Ask Andy segment and see how he feels on some of these matchups. Vandy and McNeese State is a 5-12 matchup.
Yeah, I got to go with Vandy. Getting hot in the tournament here, in the SEC tournament. I think they're playing well.
Okay. How about this is one that's really becoming popular online of a pick: St. Mary's and Texas A&M. St. Mary's is a 7. Texas A&M's a 10.
Texas A&M kind of faltering down the stretch. I guess I'll go with St. Mary's.
Okay. In that same bracket, which is the South, the Florida is playing a play-in. There would be number 1 versus whoever plays in tonight. Do you see, this is the question, not that round, because you know they'll win that. Do you see them faltering before the Final Four?
Not the way they're playing.
No, they've been on it. Let me throw you another. SEC, Arkansas at Hawaii.
Yeah, Arkansas.
Arkansas all the way.
All right, we got another phone call right quick. Let's see if we can squeeze it in. Hey, caller, you're on the Auburn Blitz.
Yeah. I just want to ask who Auburn got coming in next year in basketball?
I wish I knew. I don't know. They've only got one player right now as far as recruiting is concerned. They'll go out into the portal, though, and that who knows. It gets wild and crazy when you start trying to bring guys in from the transfer portal.
We sure can use a whole lot more.
Yeah, that's an understatement. I think you're going to see quite a bit of turnover in the roster. Who would you like to see come back?
Well, I see 3 should come back. That's number 1. And little guard, and maybe one the big guy, the young big guy.
Just go ahead and talk to me. You're good.
But I don't see too much to come back.
No, I wouldn't expect most of the team to be, turned over. Like I said, I think Overton coming back is a possibility. Pettiford coming back is a possibility, although I'm not sure that's a real high possibility. Philip Jovic could come back. Sebastian Williams-Adams could come back. Those would be some nice pieces to build around, and I think that's possible.
Well, I agree with you too. I agree with you on that.
All right. Well, we got to go. We got to close out the show. Thank you for the call, Joe.
All right. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right. Thanks.
All right, Jim. We're going to close this thing up.
Close it up.
Any thoughts on tonight? Auburn, South Alabama?
No thoughts.
Auburn, Georgia Tech.
I'm more focused on the baseball game. I want to see that. That's going to be a great matchup. Even though in midweeks you don't get your best pitching, you kind of get your 4th guy, 5th guy in that rotation. So I think we're going to see a lot of hitting tonight. I think you might see a 12-10 game.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Could be interesting. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us. Thank you so much for all of you out there being with us today. Be sure to join us tonight for Sports Blitz Live. He is Jim. I'm Andy. So long for now. We'll talk again soon.